In this classic red candy apple tutorial, not only will I show you how to get the perfect glossy and crunchy candy apples for the 4th of July, but I will also give you 6 important tips on achieving perfect candy apples with the best candy apple recipe that's hard for your competitors to even touch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep updated with me on the weekend. This is Candy Apple TV. Starting with number 1. You can't have perfect candy apples if they are so thick. This is why you need to use my go-to candy apple recipe 641 for perfect candy apples. Not only will this candy apple recipe get you 12 candy apples, it'll get you up to 24 candy apples and give you the perfect crunch. Number 2. 641 candy apple recipe will also get you glossy candy apples. 641 is 6 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water, and 1 cup of light corn syrup. If you cannot find light corn syrup in your store or country, you can go to candyapple.tv and order yours now, free shipping. Any brand of light corn syrup will work. If you do not have light corn syrup available, go to candyapple.tv. Number 3, how to get the red classic candy apple color. Once your candy apple mixture has reached 300 degrees, take it off the stove. It's ready. Use airbrush red food color for classic red candy apples, the red candy apples that we had as a child. That look that you want to use the red airbrush food coloring. With airbrush food color, you want to wait up until the end to add it, because if you add it at the beginning while your candy is cooking, your candy apple mixture probably will pretty much spill over on the stove and make a mess. So you don't want to do that. You always want to wait until the end. Always have a candy thermometer, guys, or it's not going to work. Another tip, do not stir your candy apple mixture while it's cooking. Once you put that pot on the stove, do not stir your candy apple mixture again until it's done, meaning it has reached 300 degrees. You have taken it off the stove. Now you can stir to make sure everything is blended well. Number 4. To get your candy apples fully covered in your candy apple mixture, you need to take your candy apple pot and tilt your candy apple pot as far as you can. Dip your Granny Smith apple as far as you can in your candy apple mixture. Rotate it, bring it up, and scrape it on the side of your candy apple pot. Let me show you one more time. Tilt your pot, push your apple all the way down, rotate it, scrape the bottom of your apples. So I am going to let you just watch and learn right here on how to get a full coverage. As far as the glossy, shiny look for a classic red apple, the candy apples that we used to have as a child, but 10 times better. The best way you can get that is using the candy apple recipe 641. So you have the perfect color, you have the perfect crunch, because you have the perfect candy apple recipe 641. All 3 of my candy apple recipes are perfect. Your candy apples do not come out thick. Do not use too much food coloring, because that can also make your candy apples come out thick. I showed you how to get a full coverage. Now let's get to the flavor, number 5. As far as what flavoring to use on a classic red candy apple, use vanilla, but use a good vanilla. I love butter vanilla. You will see me use butter vanilla all the time. Butter vanilla makes a very good classic red candy apple. Butter vanilla makes the perfect candy apples. I don't think you need anything else besides butter vanilla unless the customer requests for another flavoring. So if you are a beginner making candy apples, use butter vanilla, and I guarantee you, your customers won't even think about other flavors. This is why 641 is the perfect candy apple recipe. You will still have enough candy to keep dipping as many candy apples as you can. Like I said, 641 candy apple recipe gets up to 12 to 24 candy apples. Dip your apple all the way down in the candy apple mixture until that apple is fully covered. That's how you get a fully covered candy apple. Then rotate it. Do not leave your candy apples halfway dipped. You want to cover the entire apple to make perfect candy apples. If you want extra candy on the bottom of your candy apples, don't scrape your apples as good on the bottom for extra candy. Once you're done dipping your candy apples, you want to fill your candy apple pot with water. I usually put my candy thermometer, my spatula, all that in this candy apple pot and just put it on about maybe 3 until the candy turns back into liquid. Number 6, in order to keep your Granny Smith apples crisp underneath the candy, while your Granny Smith apples maintain green on the inside, you need to use my candy apple cleaning method, and that's 1 cup of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Bring to a boil. This is what strips the wax off your Granny Smith apples so you can have perfect candy apples. You want to leave your apples only in your candy apple cleaning solution for 6 seconds. Don't put a lot of apples in here at one time because you're going to overcook your apples and then your apples are going to be soggy. I wouldn't go over 6 seconds because your apples maintain crisp underneath the candy. So 6 seconds is all it's going to need, and then take it out and wipe your apples down right away. Continue wiping your apples down with a paper towel for the next 24 to 48 hours. Don't worry about your apples turning colors like this. This is what it's supposed to do. If you have enjoyed this candy apple tutorial, make sure you stay tuned to watch my next candy apple tutorials coming up right here on Candy Apple TV. I'll see you in a few seconds over in my next video.